People say they don't like when guys play the promotional games, but Canelo just came out and said that PBC and his promotional company are the best promotional companies right now doing business. So I would ask this: is he saying this because he's satisfied with the payment that he's receiving in the time period that he has after coming off of I'm just gonna be honest, two fights that people didn't really care for. I know I didn't care for the Triple G fight because I knew what it was going to come to. I mean, Canelo just had a hard fight against Bivol, and in the Triple G fight, he looked like he had a hard fight against Bivol. So we want to see you challenge yourself, and we're looking at the Charlo and Canelo fight in possibly 4 weeks from today, and it looks like it's going to be a great fight. Everybody wants to see this fight. We've been wanting to see a fight with Canelo fight any Charlo, and we're satisfied from what Canelo has given us. I'm not complaining. I feel like Canelo has had hard fights, the Bivol fight and things like that. So when he made an excuse as far as his wrist, I wasn't gonna complain about anything. But I don't know if on other sides that he felt like he was rushed or he wasn't given the kind of, I don't know, you know, he's the one fighting, so I wouldn't understand as far as the things that he's going through or what he has to challenge himself to fight against. But I do know that they are putting the best fights on this year. You would be a liar if you would say that they weren't. Which fans will know that they were capable of, though. Canelo has to understand that fans know that they were capable of putting on these fights. Dude, you have everybody waiting on you. Charlo had to figure everything out at 154, and you were already at 154 with Charlo. You could have fought Charlo 6 years ago, 5 years ago. That's what he doesn't understand. Instead of you fighting Yildirim, you could have fought Charlo. And to be honest, at a younger age, Canelo, I understand you had to do business and get your money and everything, but yeah, they're the best promotional company because guys like you are coming over and saying, you know what? I need to get into action. I need to get into action. Yeah, you need to get into action because you want to get into action while it's hot. You seen Ryan Garcia get credit for losing, and you're like, what? He got credit for losing? Yeah, he got credit for signing the fight. You seen Lomachenko get credit for losing because he signed the fight. As much as I talk crap about Lomachenko and all that other stuff, Lomachenko is a great fighter, and he took the fight. Even though he could have fought Devin Haney 2 or 3 years before that, but he took the fight anyways. That's what people are focusing on now. They see now that we're in an era where guys are taking fight. These young guys aren't playing. David Benavidez is going to fight somebody. He's not going to wait on Canelo. That's what people have to realize. And when Canelo realizes that, he's like, oh, man, I have to do something. Yeah, you have to do something. We don't want to see you fight guys from overseas. There's too many American boxers. So, yes, this promotional company has put on very great fights this year. Tank has had 2 great fights this year. Wilder would have a great fight already this year. If Andy Ruiz wasn't running, Tank has had 2 great fights. Spence and Crawford fight. You've had the Fulton fight with Inoue. So PBC is putting on the best fights. And I will give more credit to the boxers because the boxers are the ones who's actually taking up the challenges. A lot of these other guys, Canelo, like Triple G, they don't want to take any challenges, but guys like Canelo, I have to give Canelo credit. I really never liked Triple G because of stuff like this. Canelo's still out here challenging guys like, man, let me face my fears and put myself to the test to see what I can really do. Cause I can truly understand, even though it would look like a slight, even though I don't like the move, to be honest, I can see why he's fighting smaller Charlo first. He respects his skills and says, you know what, I'm still probably testing my wrist after this Bivol fight and after this other fight. I forgot the other guy's name, but I'm still testing my wrist and after the surgeries and stuff I had. So, but he sees that people are going to respect him no matter what. At this point in his career, win or lose, we just want to see you fight the best. That's it. We just want to say, hey, you remember one time Canelo had caught so-and-so? He lost, but, man, he sure did go off that one round, man. I've never seen him do that before. That's all we want to see. Dude, you got losses already. You're not Floyd, man. Just get it out the way. Everybody doesn't have to go undefeated. Do you see anybody say Mike Tyson? When they see Mike Tyson, do you hear anybody mention him biting off a guy's ear first? They don't ever mention that. You know what they say? Man, Tyson was so scary back then and just things like that. You can become somebody like that. So, I feel like the fights are getting put on the right way. You just have to put your name in the ballot. A lot of guys are waiting around on Canelo, which I don't like. I don't respect guys who's waiting around on him. That's one thing. I agree with Canelo when he said this. Make your own legacy. Because it's a lot of guys who never fought him. Look at what Ryan Garcia just did. None of them guys had to fight Canelo to make a big name. So just understand. Do it on your own.